I realize we put our lives on the line. It's blood, sweat, and tears. See, a lot of y'all sit behind a computer and write about us fighters. What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
Floyd's broke. You gotta understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
In a dramatic turn of events that reverberated through the boxing world, Floyd Mayweather found himself at the epicenter of controversy during a live press conference. Confronted directly about persistent bankruptcy rumors, the undefeated champion, renowned for flaunting his immense wealth both in and out of the ring, did not hold back. Slamming his fist on the podium, Mayweather forcefully responded, "It's all lies." His declaration echoed through the packed venue as reporters relentlessly sought answers, pressing him to clarify leaked financial documents and recent allegations suggesting that his financial empire might be crumbling behind closed doors.
Floyd Mayweather just signed a deal to lease an apartment in Midtown Manhattan. He's going to be paying $100,000 per month for this place. Here's the apartment, you guys. It's got 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 4,000 square feet, and the place is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. The description says that this is a double unit and it is a corner unit, so you got a ton of natural light in here. Do you think this place is worth $100,000 per month? Why would Floyd spend $100,000 a month on this apartment? If I had to guess, it would be a combination of owning something as just kind of a liability. Plus, I'm pretty sure whenever you rent a place versus buy a place for business purposes, you're able to write off more of that lease payment. So if I had to guess, that $100,000 per month is going to be a pretty big write-off for him based on how he plans to use this place.
That confrontation was only the beginning of a broader narrative surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial standing. Despite his emphatic denial of bankruptcy rumors, lingering questions have persisted, driven by numerous incidents and widespread speculation. One notable episode involved a protest by employees at a Mayweather-branded gym in Los Angeles, who claimed they were owed unpaid wages, further stoking concerns about his financial solvency.
Literally slavery. Dedication, no pay. No pay. Hard work, dedication, no pay. I believe. No, this is for real. No pay.
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work.
Dedication!
No pay!
Adding fuel to the rumors, Mayweather's recent sale of several multi-million-dollar properties prompted renewed speculation about his monetary stability. In response, Mayweather released a video on his social media platforms showcasing his extensive real estate holdings across the United States. The video portrayed a calculated shift in strategy, promoting flashy luxury properties to investing in income-generating assets, such as commercial skyscrapers, and entering into partnerships with major real estate firms.
Floyd Money Mayweather is at it again. This time, not in the ring, but in the real estate market. The undefeated boxing champ just sold his Miami Beach mansion for a jaw-dropping $22 million. Let's break down the numbers and see why Floyd's still living up to his nickname. Mayweather originally bought this stunning waterfront property in 2021 for $18 million. Fast forward 3 years and he's walking away with a cool $4 million profit. Not bad, right? And here's a fun twist. The buyer is taking on a $13 million mortgage, which comes with monthly payments of nearly $99,000. Now, let's talk about the mansion itself. It's a 3-story masterpiece, spanning over 9,000 square feet with 9 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. But the amenities? Next level. A 5,000 square foot rooftop with panoramic.
Further addressing financial scrutiny, Mayweather tackled past tax controversies during a press conference promoting his fight with Conor McGregor. In a bold gesture, he presented an uncashed $100 million check, his guaranteed purse from the 2015 bout with Manny Pacquiao, as proof of his financial security. He used the moment to dismiss speculation about his wealth, stating that he had already paid $26 million to the IRS for 2015, while questioning the legitimacy of continued financial scrutiny. Nevertheless, reports emerged revealing that Mayweather had previously petitioned the IRS for a temporary reprieve due to liquidity issues and later settled a tax liability exceeding $6.6 million for the year 2017.
He's like he's like the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, the UFC.
I didn't know Conor McGregor was undefeated, but I didn't know that he had a reign in MMA for 20 years and undefeated, and was world champion in 5 different weight classes. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys telling me something new. If you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA.
Well, do you
I mean, if you say he's the Floyd Mayweather of the MMA, I'm trying to find out. Have you ever made $300 million in one night? Have you ever made $100 million in one night? Have you ever made $70 million in one night? So, as far as trying to say that he's the Floyd Mayweather of MMA, I mean, it's okay to just to say it, but it's not true. I'm a legend, a living legend. You know, I gave just sport of boxing. I gave years and years of hard work. It was blood, sweat, and tears. I had a tremendous team. I had a tremendous run. I think that it's time for Conor McGregor need to go out there and do what he do. But never compare Conor McGregor to me. That's a total disrespect.
Well,
I mean, once again, I'm an elephant. Elephant don't beef with ants. You know, elephant is so large you don't even see ants.
Mayweather's transformation from pretty boy to money Mayweather was a deliberate evolution. By embracing a brash, villainous persona, he captivated audiences and turned his bouts into headline-grabbing events. His extravagant displays of wealth and provocative trash talk served as more than mere showmanship. They were tactical tools designed to stir controversy, generate media buzz, and drive pay-per-view sales. This marketing strategy relied heavily on the public's desire to see him defeated, ensuring that regardless of whether fans tuned in to support or boo him, they were watching and paying.
They were brittle. It's believed to be genetic because his dad broke his hand and his uncle broke his hand. Yeah, they were all boxers and them boys could throw hands. That does not mean he had it easy. You see, his dad sold a bunch of stuff and his mom did a bunch of stuff. So to escape his traumatic childhood, all he would do is train day in and day out. He said, I had to take care of my mom. He trained so much because it's all he knew that his hand started to hurt. Now, during a match, he breaks his hand. It turns out that both of his hands were severely injured. They told him, Floyd, you're not boxing anymore. He said, nah, I'm finna box. He said, no, you're not hearing me. The problem is you already beat everybody your size. Listen, Floyd had a bigger issue. He needed to start boxing people that were way bigger than him because everybody his size couldn't hang with him. So if his hands were breaking against smaller guys, against bigger guys, he better have no arms. Switch things up. This dude, Mayweather's promoter, said switch things. What not? Everything's saying the same, stupid. He said, unless y'all got $750K, the end of your contract is done. Mayweather said, here. He said, what? I don't pay you that much. He said, oh, okay, big dog, you got it. And they devised a plan. Go from pretty boy to money. See, pretty boy loved to throw hands, but money was a defensive specialist. In fact, he's easily considered as the greatest defensive boxer of all time. But that wasn't the only reason he changed his name. Look at that man's face. See, Mayweather was known to talk smack and aggravate people, but this made things even worse because now he's blocking and running away. So people was like, you doing all this talking, but you running. As he's moving away, he's throwing in some hits here and there. And before you know it, when the fight's over, he lands so many more hits that he always wins. So people would always say, Mayweather, you boring. You not throwing hands for real. I was always, do something about it. So people lost it. They started paying to see him lose. But this strategy was none other than Muhammad Ali's strategy. In his words, he would talk so much trash that people would pay to see him lose. They would get disappointed every time, so they would come back next time and spend some more money, but the only person winning is Muhammad Ali. So this turns Mayweather into one of the richest athletes of all time. Why? Because of his brittle hand.
In numerous public interviews, Mayweather has exhibited a high level of confidence, often bordering on arrogance, about his undefeated record and unmatched boxing skills. He routinely proclaims himself the greatest boxer in history. However, critics have voiced suspicions that he may have used performance-enhancing drugs during his career without detection. While no concrete evidence has surfaced, the allegations continue to swirl, adding another dimension to his already polarizing legacy.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. That's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs the entire time? Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised.
I know you saw it, they gave you a TUE.
I mean, with any fighters, some fighters take Pedialytes. Let me touch on the subject.
Just rehydrate.
When a fighter is
well, my question is this:
because my urine, my urine was dark, extremely dark.
For him to test less than 1%, something is wrong.
Floyd, what are your thoughts on testosterone replacement therapy? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Testosterone replacement therapy, you haven't heard of talking about the juice?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Mayweather has consistently advocated a philosophy rooted in enjoying wealth in the here and now. In a 2015 interview, he famously stated, "Everything you've got to own costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free." He emphasized that money should be spent, not hoarded, and expressed fulfillment in providing his family with a life of luxury. While Mayweather sees his lavish lifestyle as a just reward for his success, critics argue that it reflects a lack of concern for long-term financial planning.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it. Just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
Frequently brushing off criticism, Mayweather often attributes it to jealousy. In a 2022 interview, he questioned, "When you say I'm jealous of somebody, there has to be a reason. It has to be a reason for me to be jealous, like what is the reason?" He reinforced his financial dominance by stating, "I still got all my buildings in New York City. I got 100 cars paid for. I got 30 houses paid for."
Okay, that's the best fight in the calendar, but then Mayweather and Conor McGregor, just their personalities, they came with this crazy energy and a press tour, and it just diverted attention away. So he has done it before, but now he's being accused of doing it to his own fighter by the fighter himself, possibly, because again it was subliminal, and then that's what people are thinking. So Floyd responds to this, and he says, "As far as me being jealous of anyone, and I'm not talking about my fighters, I mean God has truly blessed me and put me in a position to be able to give back to my fighters. If giving back is jealousy, then that's what it is. Fighters and individuals are going to feel like they want to feel. And my job is to always be a bigger person and continue to stay positive and push for my fighters to be great." So you see right there, Floyd Mayweather decided to take the high road.
Mayweather's unapologetic embrace of wealth and confidence has become a defining feature of his public persona. He insists his extravagant lifestyle is a well-earned reward, stating, "I fought my way from poverty to the top. I deserve to live an incredible lifestyle." His financial achievements are a testament to his calculated career decisions and business ventures. By leveraging his brand and making shrewd investments, he has secured his place among the world's richest athletes. In 2024, Mayweather made his largest investment to date, partnering with 601 companies on a $10 billion office portfolio consisting of 18 buildings and 10 million square feet across key markets such as New York and Chicago. This landmark move underscored his ambition to grow his empire beyond the ring.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Further diversifying his business interests, Mayweather entered the health and wellness space. In March 2025, he executed a $30 million equity investment in Plus Brand Industries Incorporated, a company renowned for its health-focused, tech-driven consumer products. This investment not only made Mayweather a significant minority shareholder but also led to his appointment as the company's new creative director, signaling his active involvement in its future direction.
Floyd Mayweather is on an absolute real estate buying spree. I'm honestly having kind of a hard time keeping up with all this. Just listen to some of these headlines. All of these were posted just in the last 8 days alone. Floyd Mayweather lands $402 million deal to buy over 60 buildings in New York City. Mayweather puts $100 million in $3 billion JV. Mayweather buying a stake in former Versace mansion in Miami Beach. I knew this guy was rich, and it's no secret that he's been doing some big real estate deals lately, but he's absolutely on a roll right now. Different sources give different numbers, but Floyd's net worth is estimated to be as high as $1.5 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world. Because of that, he's owned massive mansions in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, and Miami over the years.
Despite his success, Mayweather's persona has not been without criticism. Boxing legend Mike Tyson once remarked that Mayweather seemed a little too into himself, suggesting that his confidence often borders on arrogance. Others have argued that his relentless flaunting of wealth, especially during times of widespread economic difficulty, can appear tone-deaf and insensitive.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend, and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world, you know. It's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. You know, sometimes we want to have glorious, glamorous friends, but they don't want to be our friends. So sometimes we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt with and accept the friends that we have.
In a candid interview, Mayweather reflected on how he believes he is often misunderstood by both the media and the public. He explained that people frequently judge him based on assumptions or rumors, without understanding his full story. He opened up about his relationship with his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., acknowledging that while their bond was at times strained, his father's tough love and intense training molded him into the undefeated champion he became. Mayweather also discussed his rare amateur defeats each by a single point and how those setbacks fueled his determination to dominate in the professional arena.
People are entitled to judge me for what they hear, hearsay.
Okay.
Making assumptions. just because I never came out and said, "Oh, let me explain." I don't have to explain that to nobody. Only people that I feel like I have to explain something to is my children and my relation, and because at the end of the day, only God can judge me.
Let's go back to where it all started. You grew up in Grand Rapids,
yes,
Michigan. Your father was a fighter. Your uncle was a fighter.
Both uncles.
Both uncles were fighter. So it was almost like you was like destined. It was predetermined. You were ordained to be a fighter.
Yes. That's all I knew.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather's financial mindset and his larger-than-life public persona? Should he be more financially responsible? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.